What's up everyone and welcome to the club. Today we'll be exploring muscular anatomy with Hellboy. Welcome back everyone and thanks for joining me today. So this lesson is an extension of our previous lesson on anatomy. We'll be exploring the different sections of muscle and how they affect light and shadow. So today I have my sketch pad and my pencil. I'll be starting off with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. Now we're going to begin by breaking down the basic shape and proportions before we get into the details. So let's start by sketching a line coming down the center of our page. We'll start at the very top in the middle. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom. Just using these short lines. And we're just going to be drawing the upper torso. So let's move up to the top, draw another line going across from left to right. Now we start breaking down the basic sections of the body. Let's start at the very top of the circle. From the center point, we're going to move up, mark out the top of the circle right about there. Let's measure this distance down towards the bottom. And then we'll repeat this across this horizontal line, measuring the distance from the center to the left and then the right. And I want to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. And the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We just want to rough this in. Let's get a general size of the head. And we'll just go back and just smooth this out. Now, from the side of our circle, I'm just going to extend the line coming down. About halfway down our page. Let's add another line going across the bottom of our circle. Now without getting too detailed with the face, we're just going to block off the bottom of the jaw. So from the left side, we're going to move down, draw a straight line going across, and from these 2 points, angle this down and in, across the chin, and we'll close this off. Now this center line is going to act as the spine of our character, but we're going to turn the torso over towards the right slightly and lift up the left shoulder. So from the chin, we're going to move down to right about here, towards the edge of the neck. Let's draw a straight angle line going up toward the left, and slope this down towards the right. From the base of the neck, we're going to curve the spine, going out towards the right, and then come down. Now with the neck, we just want to shift this over towards the left. So from the jaw, angle this down and out. From the right jaw, we're going to step in, come straight down. Now we're placing the edge of the chest and shoulders across this angled line. Now this is the collarbone. Now I want to wrap that large muscle around the shoulders. This is called the trapezius muscle. We're going to pull this up along the side of the jaw. So on the left side, we're just going to angle this down and out. Let's line this up over on the right side. I'm just going to angle this down a little bit steeper, down towards the bottom. From the base of that muscle, it's going to blend into the back. So we're going to start on the left side. We're going to draw a large half circle. We're going to come down, go across, and then back up towards the right. Let's take the same angle, step down across the center of the body, draw another angled line across the bottom edge of the chest, going all the way out towards the right. From the bottom edge of the chest, we're going to step in, start with the left side, we're just going to curve the back, going in and then down. On the right side, we're going to step in slightly and draw that same curve. Let's connect the bottom of the body with a curve going up towards the base of the chest, and then come back down on the right. Now I want to place those large shoulders along the edge of the body. So on the left side, I'm going to step in, draw a circle. I just want to capture the general shape and size of that muscle. Going all the way around. Let's move over towards the right. Now this shoulder is going to get tucked in behind the body a little bit further. Going all the way around towards the base of the chest and back up. Let's go back up to the base of the shoulder, curve the arm going out and then down on the left, then on the right, going out and then down. Let's start building out the muscles around the arms. So from the left side of the shoulder, it's going to draw a half oval. Go around towards the elbow, just pull that up underneath on the inside. We'll do the same thing on the right, stepping in around the shoulder, coming down and then back up. Let's add a small circle along the base of the biceps. Then from the outside of the bicep, we're just going to curve the forearms going out and then down towards the bottom. Now that we have the basic building blocks of the body, we're going to go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. We don't need to erase all of them. Now if we're happy with the general proportions and pose, we're going to go and start adding a second level of detail. Let's start with the edge of the eyes. Now the eyes are going to place along the bottom of our circle. So let's just enhance that line. Let's leave a gap in the center. Draw the edge of the brow, just pulling this up and in. And then from the bottom of the brow, it's going to angle the eyes, going up and then out. Now I want to tuck the eyes in underneath the brow. So on the left side, go straight out, just tucked in underneath, curve the eye, coming down and then back in. Let's add a fold underneath the eyes. Now just adding some rough detail, no need to get too detailed. In the center, got the edge of the nose going across, step down and curve the mouth, going out and then down. Now this character has a pretty wide mouth. From the edge of the nose, add that line coming down towards the corners. Let's go to the side of the head, draw the cheekbones coming in, straight down towards the jaw. Now we might have to modify the shape and size of the jaw. So I just want to bring this down a little bit lower. This character has a very large jawline. And then the beard is going to angle out from the side of the head. Come down and in. Just tuck that in underneath the chin. And we'll add the edge of the goatee. Now along the top, we're just going to add some folds and wrinkles across the forehead. And then on either side, let's draw 2 circles for the base of the horns. So just going to line this up. You can see that we tilted the head down across the chin. Now we're going to move up and over, draw that same size circle for the front edge of those horns. And we want to join each of the circles across the bottom and top with a straight line. Now we want to start adding some detail and folds across the neck. So underneath the chin, I'm just going to pull this down and in. So these tendons across the neck are going to stretch down towards the shoulder. Add some thickness to those tendons. And then bend this out towards the left. And we want to add some shape to that shoulder muscle. Just going to bend this out in behind the shoulders. Now the center of the chest, we're just going to bulge this up and then out on either side. Just add a little fold across the edge of the chest. Let's define the center edge of the chest. We're just going to pull this out, add some thickness, coming down. Just going to angle the chest going out towards the bottom, along the side, and then angle this back up underneath the shoulders. Now the chest is actually divided into different sections. So we're going to add a curve across the top, coming in towards the middle, out towards the right, and then add another curve across the bottom. Now the same thing with the shoulders. We're just going to separate this into sections. So we're going to split the shoulder in half, coming down. Just going to flatten out the top, coming around the outside. Let's pull this up along the inside with a slight curve. Now over on the right side, just going to see the top edge going out and in. Now along the right side, we're just going to pull the body coming in. Let's add a couple bumps coming down towards the bottom. Now this back muscle gets tucked in behind the arm and towards the hip. And right here, I'm just going to add a curve to the edge of the pant. Now defining the musculature in the arms is going to take more than one lesson, so we're going to start with that front section of the bicep. So we pull this up and in, close off the left side. Now this muscle along the back of the arm is going to extend out, pull that in. We have that large muscle across the forearm. It's just going to overlap. It's coming in almost like an oval. Add a few folds and sections, coming out towards the elbow and forearm. Let's go back to the right side. Now the outside of the bicep is going to fold in, blend into that same muscle, just going across. Now we're going to define the muscles across the stomach. Start with that center line. Along the top, add one curve, step down, add another, and one more across the bottom. Now from the ends, I'm just going to angle this up with a curve towards the rib cage. Let's go back and do a quick cleanup before we get into more details and shading. Now I just switched to my 0.9mm pencil. We're going to add some contrast to our contour of our drawings. Let's start from the very top. Now this lesson isn't about getting into too much detail. I want to just focus on capturing the proportions of these muscles. So I'm going to darken up the edges. And I'm not worried too much about the cleanliness of this drawing. This is a sketch, so we just want to rough this in. Just keep our arm moving. Let's define those wrinkles across the forehead. Going a little bit darker in the center. Now let's go back and just define that brow. Just rounding this out. Now we're going to add a pupil just tucked in underneath the brow. Just going to darken up the inside of the eyes, going around the pupils. And the nostrils. I'm just going to fold that skin along the outside. I'm just going to add some thickness across that upper lip. And just darken that up. Just pushing this into shadow. Add a couple wrinkles coming up from the mouth. Just define that lower lip. It's going to roughly shade in the goatee, coming down towards the chin. Now inside the beard, we're just going to darken this up and come down towards the bottom of the jaw. Place the ears along the top, beside the cheekbones. Just going to shade in the bottom of those horns and then fade that in. So imagine that the light's coming from the top left, going across our character. So the shadows will sit along the bottom, with the highlights along the top. Now the head's going to cast a shadow across the neck. So we're just going to darken up the middle, and then fade that down towards the chest. Let's define the edge of that tendon coming down and in. I'm going to go back and just add that shadow just underneath the eyes. Darken up the area underneath the brow. And lightly fade that down. we want to be very subtle with these muscles in the stomach area. So not darkening up the whole line. I'm just going to do one final rough cleanup. Now I want to start blocking out the main areas of shadow. Now again, the light's coming across our characters, so the shadows sit on the bottom edge. Let's start with the shoulder areas. I switched to the side edge, my 2mm pencil. Just going to enhance that line going across the edge of the shadow. Just going to darken that up. Come in across the base of the neck. Now on the right side, we're just going to add a little bit of a highlight edge. It's just going to follow that curve. Darken that up along the inside. Now again, let's push the shadows over towards the right. And these horns are going to cast a shadow across the forehead. Now to give the shoulder area some shape, we're just going to add a curve going across the top of each section. So a little bit of a bend going up. And then from here, we're just going to darken that as we come down towards the base of that muscle section. Get that up, and just blend that out. Let's carry that shadow coming down. Also going to add some shadow across the base of the bicep, and then fade that in. Now all these shadows are going to sit on the right side of each muscle section. Let's darken up the rib cage in the back, and then fade that in. I'm going to switch our pencils again and start adding some more contrast and just cleaning up the edges of our drawing. We can also enhance some of our shadows as we go. And a couple spots inside the horns. we can go in with the side edge of our pencil and start adding some veins. Now these are the shadows of the veins we're starting with. Just these thick lines going across our character. You place these pretty much anywhere you like. And you can go back and just enhance the bottom edge. Just sort of pushing those into shadow. Now with any of our drawings, you can continue to add as much detail as you like, but I want you to always focus on getting the right proportions before diving into all the details. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. What's up everyone, and welcome to our club memberships. Are you ready to take your art skills to the next level? Well, I've got something special just for you. Introducing our channel membership, starting at only $1 per month. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you'll get exclusive access to a world of bonus features and perks that will enhance your journey with me. As a member, you'll be treated to brand new weekly tutorials that are available only to our valued members. Want to learn the latest techniques and dive deeper into the topics I cover? This is your chance. You'll also gain access to our member-only community feed where you can connect with fellow members, share your progress, and participate in exclusive polls. Your voice matters, and I want to hear from you. And let's talk about the perks. You'll receive a set of custom chat emojis to use during our live streams and premieres, adding a personal touch to your interactions with me. Plus, you'll proudly showcase your support with special member badges that highlight your dedication. But wait, there's more. As a member, you'll get access to future perks I roll out. I'm constantly working behind the scenes to bring you even more exclusive content, surprises, and experiences. So join our channel membership today and become a part of our exclusive community. For just $1 per month, you'll unlock a world of premium content, engagement, and fun. Click that join button now and let's embark on this exciting journey together.